Closing submissions continued Tuesday by the lead attorney for Cody Haevischer. Haevischer and co-defendant Matthew Johnston are accused of conspiracy in 6 counts of first-degree murder in the so-called Surrey Six trial. Province reporter Keith Fraser is at the Vancouver Law Courts for the arguments. Keith, what did Haevischer's attorney Simon Buck begin with today?
What Simon Buck began with today was an attack on Michael Lee, a Crown witness who he said was the most important witness in the trial. Mr. Lee had pleaded guilty to conspiracy to commit murder, and in exchange for that, he testified against Haevischer and Haevischer's co-accused Matthew Johnston. And he also questioned the Crown's theory about the murders, that it was a group murder, a group motive rather, of the Red Scorpions. He said that Haevischer's ties with the gang had loosened over time and that he wasn't selling drugs for them at the time of the murder. And so he raised questions about that.
Did Buck concede that the Crown had made any successful arguments?
He said that at the best, the Crown's evidence proved that Haevischer had left his own apartment on the day of the murder and had returned later, an apparent reference to video surveillance evidence that was shown in court showing Haevischer with leaving the building. He said that, however, that there was insufficient evidence to prove that Haevischer was actually in the Surrey apartment where the murders were carried out.
And what's next in the trial? What's
next is Simon Buck's continuing his final arguments this afternoon, and he may finish up this afternoon, in which case the lawyers for the co-accused Matthew Johnston will begin their submissions, and if not today, then they'll start tomorrow.